Hey, what's up, guys? It's Halt, and this is just going to be a quick base, or how to choose bases to hit. I'm not going to go through, I made a video where I just went through and went through all the ships and how, or what they did and what. I'm actually not going to talk about that one. It took me 30 minutes for that video. So if you do want that, leave a comment and say, post that video, Chief, or Halt, whatever the hell. But, so anyway, so just quickly, when you're choosing bases, it's kind of annoying because you can't actually um, when you're choosing to hit, it's kind of hard to figure out based on badges. Like I have 20 badges, but my base is pretty good. I don't have all of the old ones. So when you scroll down, you want to see if they have these ones. If they have these ones but don't have those ones, it doesn't really matter. So you can see what they have basically from there. But a lot of people have their badges reset from glitches and stuff like that. Badge there's a lot of badge glitches that happen. Like when a new badge clicks or you don't have it and then you try to be like from here and then you're like scrolling down and you're like, oh, there's a new badge here, I don't have it unlocked, but for some reason I can see it. You click on that, you lose your badges, and that happened. uh well, actually, I unlocked the badge, this one, the rivalry, but there was no picture, so I clicked on it and then all of a sudden I had no badges and there was no way for me to select a new badge, and it was just gone. Because I did fix that, but if I had tried to switch beforehand, I could have lost all my badges, which did happen to quite a few people. Um, so yeah, be careful with that. That's not the best way to choose. So then you should know what your fleet can defend and what hurts your fleet a lot, and that'll help you choose the bases to attack. So like, say you see a bunch of emancipators, don't use survivors. Survivors will not handle against emancipators at all. You see, let's see, a bunch of hyenas. Don't use incinerators. Honestly, don't use incinerators anyway, but like, actually, if there's no missiles in there, the incinerators actually do decent for spotters. But anyway, if you see a bunch of radioactive turrets, don't use a ship like that takes inquisitors. Inquisitors don't handle radioactive at all. Uh, Survivors can a little bit, and if you put a bunch of plates on Inquisitors, apparently they can handle a little bit better, but that's just something to look at. I'm not going to talk about it too much. So then the next little thing here is factions. You can select your factions. Forsaken, which does ballistic. Draconian, explosive. Legion, penetrative. Corrosive. And radioactive. So a lot of players are actually switching to radioactive bases now, apparently. But anyway, so here you can see my base on the map. This is a ballistic base. Jesus here, he's decided he wants a penetrative base because Jesus penetrates your heart. Anyway, so then you go over to Chopsy here. He has a radioactive base. So that's pretty. Then this is a corrosive base, and this is an explosive base. So we actually have them all pretty much right in here. So that's actually kind of nice. I don't actually have to go looking for anybody. So explosive bases you really don't see that often, actually. So I'm actually glad that there's one here. Because if you look around, for the most part, you'd only see um, penetrative bases. For some reason, you see a lot of corrosive. But yeah, here's another Drac base. But yeah, there's really not too many of those. Mostly you see penetrative ballistics, and a lot of people. Usually, when you see explosive bases, is because people think they look cool. Same with the radioactive bases, but radioactive bases apparently are actually getting a little bit better. Ooh, somebody's getting hit. Alright, so let's look at this, and maybe I'll just talk about it. Tofty. T-O-F-T-E. I swear I hit them. T-O-F-T-E. Tofty. No, okay, I know where it's from. Just kidding. I remembered. Oh, he's dead. So, yeah, not gonna be talking about that then. But anyways, that's quickly. Oh, if you're asking how to view medals, you go to somebody's base, view profile, and then you can see. Well, I'll do somebody else's that are not mine, just showing you what it looks like. So view profile, and you see this guy. He has like no base, no badges, nothing. So his base is gonna be pretty easy. Um, yeah. So then another thing is when you're looking at bases, when you click on them, you can see how many medals you win and how many you lose. Also, the allowed ships for some reason you can use basically anything. I don't know what the deal with that is. I guess when you click on stuff like this, nope, you can still use it a lot for that. Here we go. Yeah. So you can't use 6, and you can't use 6 for those conquerors and defenders. But anyway, so let's find a decent base here. Actually, I just got the guy who hit me at Mary Wendell. So we'll look at his base. So you see this. I have 472 medals, which is, it's not high, but it's fairly high. Like if you go to the leaderboards in the world, player medals, I'm in the top 100 in this world. Definitely not in global. I think in global I'm like towards 500. Yeah, so I'm towards 500. So 697, that's obviously the top. Usually if you see somebody with 500 medals, that's a good player. 600s are the elite players. Technically anywhere between 500 and 600 are the elite players. So a lot of players just don't, medal farm because you have to spend a lot of money to keep up medals like that. And because it's kind of like if Giannis, or let's go back to player medals. If Giannis was to hit me, or even this person here, but for sure, if Giannis was to come hit me, he would get 0 medals off my base, so there would be no point. So he has to hit people like these guys to get any medals. Yeah, so if I was to hit Giannis, I would get the max amount of medals possible, which is like 48. So T-Back here, 0 medals. So there was literally no point for me hitting him unless he hits one of my guys. Big Nasty also 0. So yeah, so we'll look at so world. Actually, I'll do player medals. World. Okay. So here we go. So if I look at Siren Song, find base, and I think I know Siren Song from 448, I think. But anyway, so she's in a bubble. Son of a gun. Captain Black. Here we go. +1. So Captain Black probably doesn't have that many medals. So I only get +1 from him. Chances are that is somebody who has about 400 medals or something like that. We can find out. What is his alliance? It's probably the Pop S1. So if you go to alliances, browse. They fixed this, thank goodness. It used to be impossible to find different alliances based off this thing. So details, medals. So who is it again? He had a longer name. Maker of Bacon, maybe? Well, I should probably know his name before I go back. Captain Black. Okay. Captain Black. Oh, messed up. There we go. Details. Alright, so let's do it this way. Player name. Unless he's a lieutenant, so he's not. I don't actually see him. So that's not good. Oh wait, there he was. Captain Black. So 346 medals. So he has 100 less than me, and I can still get 1 medal off of him. So that's actually pretty crazy. I didn't realize 346. So that's actually a little bit over 100. So I can still get a medal off him. So that is actually kind of crazy. Yeah. Well, usually players with about 350 to 400 medals, their bases are okay. So you can always look up their medal count based on that, especially if it's like 0 for a lot of these bases I get 0 medals off of. Like, let's see, Jesus here. I don't think I get any. No, I get 2 medals off him, and I think his is pretty low right now. So yeah, definitely you can check them out from the Alliance page. Find out their medal count. Um, if they're above 400 and you don't have tier 6 ships, there's no way you're getting in. And if they're at like 100, 200, chances are you can get in with tier 5. So yeah, that's how you choose how to hit bases. Pretty easy. So yeah, so whoever recommended that, I forgot who it was, but they posted on my last video. Thanks for the recommendation, and this is my view on how I hit bases. Usually I kind of just scout them. Uh, and if you're scouting bases, I would scout with gunboats or destroyers or whatever, the little tiny track gunboats, because that way if you get ambushed on escape, it doesn't matter. Also, if you scout them with a gunboat, you can always be like, oh, I don't have anything good, if you don't want to hit it. Also, people are less likely to get angry when they get scouted, or not angry, but if I get scouted by a bunch of rages and they don't hit me, okay, that was a bad example. Rages will flatten me no matter what. Okay, so if I get scouted by Inquisitors and they don't hit me, I'll be like, oh, you're a bitch. You know, you can't do shit. I'll start talking shit or something. I don't know. Because I don't think he can break me, and he obviously thought the same thing. But if I get scouted by like Malices or a gunboat, then I'm just like, okay, whatever. It was just a scout. I'm less likely to care than when he actually brings his base hitting fleet and decides, oh, I can't hit this guy. So anyway, that's just a quick view on that base hitting and scouting. It's different from player to player. Like I'm usually pretty nice if the guy talks to me. Uh, I'm not really a dick, but I can be. Depends on how my mood is. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe for more. Till next time, peace.